Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I made this little Molang Easter decoration. So to start off with, what you need is some water balloons, and what you want to do is just inflate one like I have here. You'll then want to take some tissue paper or some kitchen towel like I have and just cut it into little bits. You'll then want to take some water and add some white PVA glue to this mix to kind of make a gluey, watery mixture. You'll want to make sure that you have half the amount of water and half the amount of glue, so that it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. What you'll then want to do is just dip the little pieces of paper into this solution and pop it onto the balloon, and basically just paper mache up the whole of the outside of the balloon shape. You will want to put on one piece of paper at a time, so that you'll end up with a nice kind of even finish. So what I did here was just separated up all the little bits so that it was really easy to kind of separate and pick up, and then you just, like I said, want to dip them in and just stick them all over. Now here I'm totally showing off my nails because I really like these colours that I've used, and I know a few people mentioned it yesterday on like my Easter video where I made the little sheep plushie. So yeah, I really like those. I hope you like them too, because I think the colours are super cute. You could also use a paintbrush to dab on some pieces of paper. This might help to saturate it a little bit more if you don't want to get your hands messy. So once you have this completely done, you'll then want to take your finger and just smooth out any edges. You'll want to make sure the whole balloon is completely covered in an even coat. You'll then want to leave this to dry, and then once you have your first coat done, you'll then want to go ahead and make a second layer. Now you can do a third layer of this in total if you want to. I just stuck with the two because this was already thick enough. Once all the layers are completely dry, you'll then want to remove the balloon. So what I did was just kind of cut the top, let the air go down and pull it on through. What I then did was took some cotton ribbon and I just tied this into a little loop, and with the knot I just took my scissors and poked it down through the hole that was left. I then spread this apart and I kind of just paper mached over this so that it was really secure to the top of the little rabbit's head. So what I then did was took a little square of this kitchen roll and just kind of rolled it up into a little jelly bean type of shape, and I just covered this in the gluey mixture. Once fully damp, I then stuck this to Molang's head, and then I just used some more strips to secure it in place. So I just kind of put the strips half over the little ear shape and half over the eggy type shape so that it completely stayed in shape once dry. I did this twice so that Molang had two little ears on top of his head. Once the ears were fully in place, I then set this to dry, and I actually put mine in front of a fan to speed it up, and it took about 20 minutes to dry in total. Once completely hard, I then went ahead and painted mine with white puffy paint. Now you could do this with white acrylic. I would have done it with acrylic if I hadn't have run out, but yeah, like I said, you just want to cover it completely in white. Now I know this Molang already looks white, but because of the tissue paper texture, this kind of helps to smooth it out a little bit more and just make it really, really bright and just nice and bright and white. Once the white is fully done, you'll then want to paint on the little face. So to do this, I took some black puffy paint and a dotting tool and just kind of painted away really. I did 2 little dots of the eyes, and then I just made a really, really thin kind of mouth. And I went in and actually thickened up the eyes after, because obviously these eyes are way too small. And I then went in and added some black for the arms and the little legs, and some pink for inside the mouth and the blush. Like with the white, you can also use acrylic paint for this. I didn't have any on me at the time and I had all my puffy paints out, so I just went ahead and used them. They did work out just fine, but puffy paints can be quite expensive, so if you do have acrylic paint, then I would suggest using those also. So I took some ready pink, like I said, and it was actually like a darker coloured pink than what I used for the blush inside the mouth, and then just used the light pink for the blush either side of the eyes. I then set that to dry also. Once this was dry, my decoration was then complete. So this is perfect to hang up in your room or on a little twiggy tree or something like that for Easter, and I just really love how this turned out. Before I go, I just want to say a huge thank you for 10k subscribers today. I honestly cannot believe that we hit that number so quickly, so yeah. I don't really know, I really wanted to do a kind of special video, but I honestly did not know what to post, and I don't know, I just wanted to make this decoration, so I did that. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!